So, dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. Be comfortable yourself and relax your body. And once we get connected with the other network, we're ready to start the session for today. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, today is our Poson Full Moon Day. So, Poson Full Moon Day is a very special day for all our Theravada Buddhist practitioners. The very reason is almost like 2000 years ago from India. This kind of full moon day, the first time the Venerable Mahinda introduced the Buddhism to Sri Lanka. It's 3rd century BC. So from that day to today, around the world, a lot of people got benefit out of these teachings and developed their spiritual life. And even today, we all gather like this and practice like this. We have this opportunity like this because of that incident. So from that day to today, generations to generations, these teachings protected, preserved, and transformed with the great respect And at the same time, by practicing, that is the important thing. Because otherwise, these teachings can't go forward. Especially the Buddha's teaching, that is one thing that without practicing, this doesn't move. So then as during this time for us, we have that the privilege, opportunity, responsibility to give this teaching to next generation. If our ancestors didn't do it, you and me not going to have this opportunity. So then how we can pay back to them? We can't go backward and do something for them, but our responsibility is do our best and practice ourselves, get the benefit out of this, and at the same time, open the opportunity, give the chance, open the path to newcomers. So if we look back 2000 years ago, and people didn't have this much facilities. Their life always used to be with some kind of a struggle. But when it comes to today, we have better environment. The better environment means we have better safety than ancient time. In the ancient time that the people had so much struggle to protect, survive from the wild animals and the hunters and unknown people or the disasters, natural disasters, disease. So these kind of those things that the people used to always have the struggle. But look today, even though that kind of things happen, we are more safe. And as we know, with the very recent incident with this virus situation, look, as soon as possible, they found out vaccine and then get out of it. But in the ancient time, people didn't have that opportunities. So another thing is the food. In the ancient time, people always had a struggle to find food. Every day they have to do that. Every day they have to go and find food. But today it's not like that. Today we have facilities. You can have the food, and then we have the very sustainable food circle still. And at the same time, you can have refrigerators. You can keep the kind of like different ways that protect some food for the future. But in the ancient time, people didn't have that kind of things. And other thing is the struggle with the weather. Look, this all the science and technology, and they invest a lot of money to understand this weather and kind of like overtake that pattern and to bring a very comfortable lifestyle to people and protect from the weather, because that is one of the greatest challenge when it comes to the human history. And people didn't know, people didn't have that much accurate understanding. Even they had some kind of knowledge regarding the understanding the nature, but it's not like this. But today, and before even rain, like 1 week, 2 weeks ahead, or the 1 month ahead, and people can know, so this day it's going to be rain, it's going to be this much rain, this is going to be hot, and this day going to be this much hot. So like that, now everything you can see before it happened. So then when the heat time, in the hot summer, we have enough air conditioning to protect ourselves. And in the winter time, in very cold weather, we have enough heat for ourselves to protect. And look at our life and with the medicine, we have to appreciate that more than in the ancient time. Today, We have so much facilities to protect this human life. So then, what you need to do out of these all facilities? Enjoy and having fun? Because so that the one of the major thing when it comes to our life, that we look for feeling good, feel good. That is one of the addiction that we have. Feel good. We want to feel good. Morning to night, we look for that. It takes us to more kind of like anxiety, depression. Another thing is that deeply from our this immune system to the nerve systems, that we build up a mental attitude, that the fear of let go. We always like to be together. And with the environment, with the situation, with the repetition of actions. So like that, those are the two most, the barriers most of time in day-to-day life. So this all the facilities, all the science, technology, all this environment we used to maintain that our feel good, our feelings, and protect us from the fear. So, but you have to remember, when it comes to life, this all going to change. There's nothing going to remain. It doesn't matter how good you feel for the moment, it's going to go away. So then, out of this life, out of these facilities, out of this all the success that came from this human history, and try to gain some kind of mental development. Otherwise, you waste this opportunity. So that's why at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day, try to do meditation and develop your mental practice. And sometimes you may think, oh, I'll do it later, oh, I will do it next life, or kind of like that. Remember one thing, there is no next life unless you fix this life. There's no better place unless you fix this place. There's no better future for you if you don't fix your life today. So that is what you have to understand. If you keep postponing for the next life, we don't know what will happen to us. So then just fix this life. If you look into yourself, you will see there are a lot of things that we have to get out of this life. There are a lot of unbalance inside us. So recognize that, analyze that, and then get out of it. So the one of the major important thing when it comes to practice meditation that you have to develop is the balance, the physical balance, mental balance as ordinary person. It's nothing to do with any spiritual. But keep the balance as kind of like even for 5 minutes, 10 minutes with your practice. Because that balance will develop some kind of conventional equanimity. It is not an eternal, conventional equanimity. You are capable to just see it in the beginning. So once you have that, it will open the door to little bit see deeper. And that is where you can see the impermanent. So once you recognize the change, once you recognize the impermanence, and out of that, again, you are capable to gain the equanimity. That is more deeper spiritual equanimity. So in the beginning, you have to have the equanimity, but it is very conventional, and that is the balance that bring. And then out of that, you develop the recognition, and out of that, you understand the impermanent. And then from there, again, you gain the equanimity. So once you have that, again and again, you are capable to go with the practice, and little by little, add minute by minute, you are capable to add some and expand the duration of your practice. So then, in that way, you are develop kind of like a very sustainable method yourself to refine your thoughts. So that is the key point that you have to understand, because that meditation is not a way of escaping from situations. Don't look for escape. Even don't have that attitude, mental attitude. Don't escape from situation. Meditation is a way of developing a transition, transformation, development from situation to and understand and go through it, knowingly how it happened and why it happened. So once you have that understanding, in any situation you are capable to handle it. Then you don't look to escape from life, because there is no way that you can't escape from life. There is no way that you can escape from situations. Somehow it's going to come back. So then in day-to-day life, remember yourself. This is the best opportunity you have, and get it and put some effort to practice it a little bit. So when it comes to practice that, in the beginning, we develop the tranquility meditation. So the tranquility meditation, you normally settle down with your present moment using the body and mind. So mainly develop undisturbed mind. So it's kind of like, if I bring a simile, that tranquility meditation is like, just imagine there is a basketball team, and there the tranquility meditation is like the playing with and practicing with the same group, same team. So you have to keep practice, but that is a more comfortable. It is not a kind of like a go against another team, but still you have to practice, keep practice together. And the vipassana is more different, and you have to be more kind of like sharp, and you have to more observe thoroughly. You have to develop more analytical way, and it is a very brand new situation, moment by moment. You have to develop the sharp, clear, kind of like analytical, logical mind. So it's kind of like the vipassana is like you go and play with another team. So the tranquility meditation gives some kind of comfort to settle down in the moment within the environment. But the vipassana is, you don't look for that kind of comfort. You use your maximum effort. See that both you need to balance, and both you need to develop moment by moment. So that way that you develop a certain kind of pattern inside you. You develop certain kind of wisdom through practice to recognize, analyze through your own mind that whatever the situations that you go through moment by moment, without looking the help, asking the help, and kind of like waiting for something, you just depend from your own mind. You just depend on your own mental capacity. You just depend on your own awareness. That is the only strength that you have. There are a lot of other things around the world, but maybe sometimes they can't reach us at the right moment. Just imagine a very simple thing, the 911. It's 24/7, anyway, it's a service. But sometimes they can't. As you know, that during that pandemic situation, and they told, don't call 911 because we can't help you. All the hospitals full. Just try to manage yourself. See? And then maybe there's no other emergency situation happen somewhere else, and when you call, maybe no one can come to you. So as you know, as a husband and wife, sometimes in day-to-day life, there are situations come. You need your husband, you need your wife there, but they can't be there. And you have children. But sometimes you need them, but they can't be there. So same thing, even in the very, in a family, in the very important situation sometimes, if they can't be together, if they can't come and help you like that way, in this very physical, conventional life, how you can get the help from this unknown, unseen, any kind of a spirit or the kind of like help from something. It's a kind of like a mental image. It's kind of like create a zombie inside us. We become like zombies. We just waiting for unknown things. So the meditation is not a kind of like that. You don't wait for something like that way. You just settle down with the moment, and according to the moment, whatever the capacity that you have, you go with that. You take it, you go with it. You address to the very things that whatever in front of you. So that way you develop a lifestyle, method, moment by moment to get the best out of it. So then remember, don't lose this opportunity in your life. And using all the facilities, you have a good life. So then at the same time, use some part of this life for practice meditation. Because in the ancient time, people didn't have this much facilities, and they didn't have this much time to practice something. Sit at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Always they used to do something to maintain their life. But you have this beautiful life, and then get the advantage out of it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day, use for meditation. And develop your inner awareness. Develop your tranquility state. And that way yourself, you will get the best out of this time. And that is the way that you can appreciate your ancestors, because during these 2000 years, and a lot of enlightened masters, a lot of monks, a lot of people sacrifice to protect this Dharma. It didn't come very easy way. Some people even that sacrifice their lives, and sometimes, they went through very hard time period. They didn't think about their personal life. They sacrifice everything and protect the Dharma teachings. It's because of you. If they just think about only them, and maybe we have no opportunity to listen to this, anything. But they sacrificed their lives and protect it and gave it as a gift for us. So then yourself, today you have so much facilities, opportunities to get this Dharma and learn it, practice it, and get the best out of that, and become a more better person and get the result out of it. So that is the message I want to give today. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. Your right palm on your left, and neck get straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. And take a moment and think, we gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens through the sensation, recognize it, do nothing extra. Bring attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all six directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ettavata chammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammam pujemi sangham pujemi Addaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribunjissami idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless.